Also, so for a lot of employment seekers, the major concern is like if they're applying for a new job while still working in their present job, will the
Hmm.
employer be able to see what they're up to and what they're applying for?
That's a very tricky aspect for a working professional who are working in one company and applying to a different company. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is, first thing you'll have to block your boss. Maybe it is very unprofessional, but you'll have to search your boss name and go to the blocking section and then block him before even applying to a job, because we may not know whether he is connected to the hiring manager or recruiter or CEO of the next company.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you apply, it should not be the case. Okay, the hiring manager knows your boss, and then they just call up and then say, okay, you know what, your employee has applied to me. Okay, that will
Yes.
be a very embarrassed situation and very scary moment when you which where you cannot face your boss after that moment.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So always block your boss ID before even starting for a job search if you are a working professional. But if you're a student and all that, it's okay, where there is no botheration and all that. So that's what the cautious element is. Make sure your boss is not connected to the company which you are applying. That you have to make sure, because once you open up your boss profile or colleague's profile, you will know whom or all he has connected with in the first
Mhm.
connection. Okay, so make sure anybody from the potential company is not at all connected with your boss. If at all multiple people are connected, then you have to avoid applying to the job itself, because it's a very embarrassing moment, or it's very tricky to work upon.
Okay.
Okay. Or otherwise, you reach out to that person offline and then make sure you have a conversation and then you apply for a job, rather than just
Hmm.
applying blindly in LinkedIn.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. So make sure that, okay, I'm from XYZ company. My boss is already connected, but I want to apply for this job. So make sure you don't give this information. All that you make a phone call and tell, they will also understand. Okay. And then
Hmm.
if you
Yes, sir.
send collect their email id and then send, then there will be a very professional and a very streamlined effort which you are putting, and then very softly it will go. Otherwise, if you apply and then think about it, then it will be a very scary moment for you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Also, so when applying for job, LinkedIn offers an option which is LinkedIn Easy Apply.
Hmm.
So, can you share your insights about that as well?
Yeah, it's a option which comes along with the regular thing. I'm not sure whether there is a differentiation between the premium account and the organic account, but actually it will be simplifying the process, because you don't have to fill in any new forms from the company. Okay, so when you apply to the jobs, you could have seen a lot of jobs will open up landing to their website and asks to fill the form, all that, which makes the process very complicated.
Yes, sir.
Okay, rather if you have easy apply option, you just have to upload your CV and then that's it.
Hmm.
Okay, you don't have to fill the forms or anything. They will manage the entire classification of profiles on various experience and other things, and then they will reach out to you if you are a potential match.
Oh,
Okay, but they will, as a recruiter, when they have the option of Recruiter Lite or premium version of recruitment tools and all that, they will get more information about you, on your background, complete education qualification, your headshot, all those details, and how much endorsement you got, how many recommendations you got, and what
mhm.
all postings you have done. Depending on that, all the details will be reflected to a recruiter when you are applying.
Hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is always better that you brand your profile before applying to either easy apply or the regular application process. That's very crucial.
So, a recruiter goes through all the sections of the profile of that candidate, and then he or she comes upon a decision.
Correct.
Are there any specific things that a recruiter look for in a candidate's profile?
Definitely, because see, as a recruiter, they also they have a role to perform, and they cannot encourage any irrelevant profiles, right? As per the
Yes.
rule. Okay, so
Mhm.
their role is to more to discover the right candidate, screen the right candidate, and make sure a honest and faithful candidate comes for an interview, so that their job becomes easier.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for that, they will invest a lot of time in validating your LinkedIn profile so that they'll understand various aspects, key elements of a profile. Where the first thing is definitely again the profile photo and the headline and title, what you have given in the headline section, so that it appears very professional and a clear face. Because when you are very professional, you will showcase your professional face, or otherwise you will just put like a something like an Instagram DP. Okay, that's the
Yes.
first aspect. They will see whether you have a very casual photo, or you
Mm.
have used a blazer and given a good lighting about your camera, and have given very professional photo. That makes all the difference at the first place.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second thing is the complete work history. Okay. The
Okay.
up to date information about work history, including current and past position, companies, especially dates of employment, all that accuracy should be there.
Okay.
Okay. So certain people don't even mention the current location and duration of each company. They just mention company name, designation, and that's all. Okay. There is no
Mm-hmm.
information about the description of what is their roles and responsibility, what are their skill set, all that. But LinkedIn is giving all the opportunities to showcase which we are not aware. Okay. Because in a profile, if you look at it, you can even upload 5 different photos in each work experience, where you can showcase your company's performance, team, professional team, office photos, everything you can showcase.
Mm.
Okay, but we don't bother about giving description or photos, and then we leave it as it is, and we are giving only
Mm.
designation of our profile and company name. That's all. Okay, so recruiters will be keenly looking for those information which is very very important to them.
Okay.
Okay, and third part is definitely the skills and endorsements, where they will try to understand your expertise on at least 5 different skill sets. Okay, there are about
Okay.
50 skills you can give in the skills section, but the first five or first three information only gets displayed in the LinkedIn page if you look at it. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so obviously they will try to understand how many people have endorsed for your skill set, and accordingly they will decide. Same is the case with recommendations. How many recommendations you have got from your previous colleagues or professors, whatever it is, and how you are. How is your engagement activity in LinkedIn? Whether you are just updating LinkedIn and then leave it as it is for a week, or you are keep conversing with these like-minded people, or posting content, or writing some newsletter. That is all very proactive aspect which people recruiters will be looking at it. Okay,
Okay.
because once you are very good at one particular skill, you cannot stop yourself in sharing the information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that way you have to showcase your skill set and your passion towards the professional elements, so that you appear as a subject matter expert in that particular field.
Okay.
Okay, the final part
Whatever
is
you
on the
try
Hmm,
to justify it.
exactly. And
Yeah.
the most important aspect is relevant education and certifications, because that also plays a crucial part, because in the JD, education and certification is a very prime information they will mention on. These are the categories which they want. So obviously they will look at your bachelor's degree, master's degree, certifications, all that. And final part, a well written summary. Okay, because
Yes.
the about us section will give you about 2,300 characters of word or character count
Mm-hmm.
information, where you'll have to fill in all the information on what is your career background, what is your passion, what is your achievements, all that.
Yes.
Okay, which is lacking with even very very senior professionals. Okay, they just write four lines or 5 lines, and that's all.
Mm.
Okay, which
Yes.
should not be the case, because I have seen a lot of people, they just mention, okay, I have 20 years experience in FMCG sales. That's all. There is no
Mm.
other information at all. Okay. So how do you think a recruiter will validate your profile? in this
Yes.
one line information. So you have to give a very detailed picture about your insight, passion, which are all the geographies you have worked, what are all the products you have sold. Those information is what I would like to know as a recruiter, right? If I have
Okay.
to shortlist for my own requirement.
Hmm.
Okay. So if you don't give any information, I feel like, okay, you're just filling information and not giving, not interested in any job. That's the information I will get from your LinkedIn profile. Okay. So all these are very, very crucial when it comes to uh, performing on LinkedIn, where
Hmm.
when you are seriously looking for a job search, these elements are definitely a checklist for you to check all the elements, and
Yeah.
then you have to start applying for job or build a relationship with a recruiter.
Okay. Having all the sections precisely filled up
Hmm.
and making sure that it is updated.